to the channel. So today I'm with Pastries.CC and we're riding up to Hawkesbury River to Brooklyn. It's a pretty nice ride, about 90 k's, 1,000 meters elevation, and probably my favorite descent in Sydney. So my cousin's here, he's doing it for the first time. I'm quite excited for that because he's a bit of a descender. Maybe we'll break my PR with him. Let's see.
Alright guys, like I said before, this Brooklyn ride is probably one of my favourite in Sydney. It's a nice big out and back, you go all the way to the Hawkesbury River. In total it's about 90 kilometers, so it's about 45k there, 45k back. There's an awesome cafe just at the water by the bridge there, so we're going to park up there for a little brekkie. But the highlight of this ride is definitely the descent, which is my favorite. I've made a video about this before, and I think I did a PR, and that was with Mitch last time, and I'll link that video in the description. But this day, we were going to try and break that PR with my cousin Michael. He's never done it before, but he is a bit of a weapon on the descents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the uncut footage of that descent up here. I think it's about 5 minutes long. I hope you enjoy it, and then we'll get into the rest of the ride afterwards.
That's it.
So there you have it, I beat my PR by 1 second. Now at this point we got to the cafe and it was before 8 o'clock, that's how good the time we were making. So we decided we're going to do Bob and Head on the way back, just to add another descent and a climb, because why not?
So we just got to Estuary, which is at the base of the Brooklyn descent. The Brooklyn Bridge is right there. And I've got a muffin. What'd you get?
Morton bar.
Anything else?
No. Beta fuel.
Man's packing light. Supposedly, fresh out of the oven muffin. Oh, it is kind of warm. Let's see if it's better than the one at Taste Buds. Not bad.
Eat up.
Got a nice crispy crust to it. Pretty good, but I reckon the Taste Buds one is a bit more moist inside. Just very slightly more moist. There's very good muffins though.
Now I've got to say, it's a pretty awesome feeling when you're just with a group of friends, you're all riding really strong, everyone's taking good turns on the front, and you guys are just flying. And this was one of those days, just a beautiful spring cycling day in Sydney. Nice cool morning, the sun was out, everyone was cooperating well, and we were absolutely flying. I told my fiance that I'd get home by 10:30 and it looked like we were easily going to make that. So here we go. I thought, you know, my legs are feeling pretty good. Maybe I can go for 2 PRs in one day. So I got Anthony, I gave Anthony the GoPro. I said, why don't you film me going down the Bob and Head descent? And this is the footage that he picked up. So hopefully you enjoy it.
You want me to get you or just this group?
Yeah, get me. Hey, Michael.
Now, as you can see from that footage, we dropped Anthony pretty quickly. I think in the first 2 corners. Man, I was full of beans that day. In between every corner I was coming out and I was really pushing down the watts. I think I was doing about 400 or 500 watts every time I was coming out of a corner just to go back up the speed. But unfortunately he lost the wheel and off we went into the distance. But happily for me, I got that PR and I actually smashed it by about 15 seconds. So here's the stats right here. Now, besides having really fresh legs, one thing that helped me a lot was that they've repaved quite a bit of this descent. In the past, the surface quality was absolutely horrendous. There was potholes and little ruts and stuff. But the worst parts have actually re-asphalted that, so that's made the riding experience much better. Coming up to this turn here that you're about to see, this turn used to be horrendous, but you've seen they've actually smoothed out the whole thing, and I think they made it maybe slightly wider, or they fixed up the camber on it. But that one's way better, so you can take that at much higher speed. Now I would say this descent is quite windy, but it's not super technical. Probably the hardest part of this descent is that the road is very narrow, and if you don't want to go onto the wrong side of the road, you're actually restricted to quite a narrow corridor. So I definitely say that this one here can be a little bit dangerous if you take it way too fast or you don't know the corners that well. But yeah, I was just happy I got a PR, and this is the end of the footage, but I did get home before 10:30. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So sorry, Josh. I got absolutely none of that. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh.